Hey, what's up, Cam? You guarding the Christmas stuff before it goes upstairs? Yeah, I am. Dad, I saw that you did that really cool Wicked Cuts jerky thing. I want some. But Cam, I told you already. You're a cat. Beef jerky is for people, for adults, not cats. I know, but I want to get some. I swear to God, if you don't give me some, I'm gonna cut you. Goddamn Cam. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Brian's Jerky Journey, an all-new episode, a legal episode, episode 21. I'm trying to make these things funny, and I just can't. So, welcome to episode 21 of Brian's Jerky Journey. I'm your host and the place to be, the beef jerky guy, Brian, the notorious Brian G. It is the first Sunday of the new year. Hope you guys are having a great start to your new year. It's been a great week for me thus far, with the exception of yesterday, given the unfortunate circumstances regarding my New England Patriots bowing out earlier than expected in the playoffs, which kind of sucks because they had a chance last week, and I talked about it when I done the Wicked Cuts video, that they had a chance to win that game last week and have this week off. Maybe lose next week, who knows, but have this week off. And they blew it, and they lost, and it sucked. And I don't take losing well for them. And I've just been lucky enough to have this much success with them over the past 20 years, but I digress. So, but now they're out of the picture, and now I have more time to do these reviews. So lucky me, lucky you. But yeah, so I've gotten some great feedback from a lot of people following the Wicked Cuts 3-person panel test of their orange teriyaki, mesquite barbecue, Carolina Killa, which actually for me wasn't that bad, and the applewood smoked bacon, which was really good. And from a New England perspective, Wicked Cuts was wicked awesome. We loved it, and I look forward to trying them again and trying some of their other flavors down the road. So big thumbs up to them. And I was very excited following that because this is going to be kind of the start of the kind of a new foray in Brian's Jerky Journey as we start researching and reviewing some newer vendors. And that's what I'm going to be doing this week with the second vendor to send me stuff by the name of Felicia's Gourmet Jerky. They're based out of Sylmar, California. And basically what had happened was, in the process of setting up my social media channels through my Instagram page at Brian's Jerky Journey, which you can follow, I started reaching out to third-party, small, locally based jerky manufacturers. And Felicia's was one of them. And just in the process of following them and then following me back, I just kind of sent a touch base, thanking them for the follow and asking if they have any products they might want me to review for them. And the response rate has been fairly good, and I've got a handful of products already on hand, and she's the second, so she's the next. But in the case with unlike all these other brands who might just send me like one sample, which is fine, Felicia sent me for flavors of jerky, which there are 10 of, 1 strip samples of each one. So I'm going to do a quick kind of 1-bite test of each one of these 10 and give you my initial review as it relates to tenderness and texture, chewiness and scent to smell and taste, chewiness and taste. But it's just going to be on the 1-bite test. So, so as you can see here, the flavors she has, and I'm not necessarily going to do them in order, but I'll try to, is regular, spicy, teriyaki, teriyaki fire, sweet teriyaki, sweet and spicy, lemon pepper, chili lemon, cracked pepper, and AK hot. So I'll do the AK hot last. I'll try to do that last. I do have a beverage here to help offset whatever impact that might have there. The packaging she sent me is very basic. It's just very, there's no content on there. This is just a sample. So if I were to buy this, I'm sure there'd be, and actually I've seen pictures. If you buy it, it comes with the packaging here with this brand name on there. But you can see her Facebook page is at Felicia's Gourmet Jerky. And on Instagram, she's at Felicia's_gourmet_jerky. And I'll have that information in the description line as well. But she just basically sent me 1 strips of, and actually there's strip samples, and on here she writes what it is. So this one is sweet and spicy, which, what the hell, I'll try with that. There's no nutritional content, and I've reached out to her to get that. I don't think there is. It's not a big deal. Kind of follow the standard practice you see between what a standard 1-ounce serving size would be. It'd be like 60 to 80 calories, with 1 to 2 grams of fat, maybe a gram of fat. so on and so forth. So let's just dig into these one by one, 1 bite per piece, per type, as we have to go through 10 of these. So sweet and spicy. So tenderness and texture is a firmness to it. But minimal effort will be needed on the firmness of this jerky to tear it. So on a scale of 1 to 5, I will give this a solid 4. Scent and smell. It's got a nice smell to it, but there's no initial scent when you open the bag. So and that's not make or break. It's really about when you get it up to the nose, how it smells. Take a smell right there. So this is, like I said, this is sweet and spicy, and it smells appealing. So I'm going to give this a 5 for scent and smell. And then I'm going to put this back in here. I'm just going to take 1 bite of this and give you my take on that, and then go to the next one. And actually, I'm going to be a little biased. I'm going to take this piece right here because that looks especially fatty. And chewiness and taste on the sweet and spicy. Definitely a chewiness. I'm liking the aftertaste. I had to throw another piece in there. I just had to. That one's got a little more chewiness. But it tastes good. I'm starting to taste a little bit of the kick of the spiciness. But you can see the hint of sweetness to offset that. So this is good. I'm going to enjoy eating this later on. I'm basically going to eat half of this now and eat the other half later. So I'm going to give this a 5 on the taste as well. I like it. It's pretty good. All right, next one. And I'm literally just digging into the bag at this point. And other than the AK Hot, I'll take whatever comes out of the bag. Next one. Teriyaki Fire. Oh, crap. So Teriyaki Fire. This one looks like an AK Hot. I'm still going to try it, though. Takes a little while to make this up. There we go. She was smart. She gave me a very small sample of this. But yeah, look at that. Look at the seeds right there. So this is a very thin piece. So it's going to be especially tender. And because, right there, if you saw that, I don't know if some of this fell, but the texture is going to be kind of flimsy as well. But I think that might just be the case with the style. Yeah, it's very easy to take apart. So I'll give this a 4 on tenderness and texture. Scent and smell. Again, teriyaki fire, so it's teriyaki, so you're going to get the hint of the teriyaki. But I don't think you're going to smell the fire until you taste it. So I'm going to say it's inconclusive on the fire side, but the scent and smell of the teriyaki is good, so I'll give it a 4. And I'm going to eat these 2 pieces right here. So chewiness and taste. Wow. I can see right here, see? All those seeds. My friend Dan said last week with Wicker Cuts, oh, you don't have any seeds. And then hearing it back, it's like, wow, I totally sound like a New Englander, Bostoner, masshole, as we like to call it. Like, dude, I had like 4 pieces. I'm like, hearing that, I'm like, wow. My best friend out in Utah, him and his kids make fun of me because of my accent and how Bostonian it sounds. And it's just, I don't have an accent. That's my take. And I hear that back, I'm like, oh, crap, I do. So the one thing I didn't do on the Carolina Kill last week, that my friends Dan and Joel did, they ate it with their tongue. So it burned them on the tongue. And I think I ate it really on the sides of the cheek here. And I think when you're eating anything hot, that's probably the best way to go about kind of minimizing any damage. But like, definitely the Carolina Killer, it got hot around here. But one sip of milk, it was fine for me. So, but I actually like that that Teriyaki Fire. So I'm gonna give that a 5 in taste, for chewiness and taste. So the next one, Teriyaki Fire, already had that. All the stuff came out. Oh, AK Hot's right here. So I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna do this. I had most of the stuff Most stuff came out of the packaging that they sent me. So I'm going to keep all the samples right here. And then put the ones that I've already taken a bite of in the bag, so I know they're done. And now, I'm going to take out chili lemon. And I've had some lemon jerky before. It's pretty good. I think lemon's kind of an acquired taste. Yeah, these suckers are tough to open. Excuse me. Pardon me. Alright. This bag does a good job of kind of minimizing the scent coming out of the bag. So maybe it's a good thing because it kind of preserves that experience. But so this looks very dry. I don't know if you can see that right there, but let's see how it is. Yeah, you really got to pull at it. Tenderness and texture, and I think that might have to be when you do anything lemon based, it'll kind of, I think that kind of dries it out a little bit more. So I'll give this a 3 for tenderness and texture. And scent and smell, and I don't have a cold, so I feel like I can smell it. But again, I think it's like I smell a hint of the lemon, but not necessarily the chili. And this, you can tell it's chili because you can smell it right there. See right there? Those are seeds right there. So I'll give this a 3 as well. And then Chewiness and taste. Yeah, it's very dry. Well, there's a hint of lemon right there. Oh, that's hot. I can definitely taste the hint of the chili. Well, that's good though. I'll give it a 4 on Chewiness and taste. And there's a spicy one here too. Jeez. Sweet teriyaki. All right, here we go. I like those ones. Tenderness and texture. Look at that. Like I said, anything teriyaki is going to always be a little fattier, I think. Helps lend to the texture. I think it's not dry, it's not fatty completely. Put a little effort into it, take it off, it's good. I'll give it a 4. Scent and smell. Yeah. That's good as well. It smells good as well. I'm gonna give it a 5 actually on scent and smell on the sweet teriyaki. And Chewiness and taste. That is good. It's very good. I like that. I'm gonna give it a 5 as well. I love sweet teriyaki. I love teriyaki based stuff. So, all right, next one is the regular beef jerky, original, standard jerky. And again, these are only like 1 or 2 pieces she's sending me, which is perfect, I think, for sampling purposes. And thanks once again to Felicia's Gourmet Jerky for sending me this stuff. It's a regular. This looks like your standard jerky. So it's very, the texture is there, but it's tender to the pull, so it's almost like, look at that, I'm dancing. So I'll give it a 4. Scent and smell. It's regular, so it's got kind of a smoky scent to it. Like I said, these bags, you're not getting initial scent when you open the bag out of these bags, which is not a bad thing. So the scent and smell, it smells like your basic. So I'm gonna give it 3 on scent and smell, and then chewiness and taste. That's good. That's what I like to call now the road trip jerky, where it's kind of like you're going to be driving for a while and you just want to chew on something for a little bit. Like that's not gum. That's pretty good. So I'll give that a 4 for taste, chewiness and taste. So I mean, what we have left before we get to the AK Hot, So we're actually halfway there. Whoa. Anywho. We have cracked pepper, teriyaki, spicy, and lemon pepper. So I'm going to go cracked pepper, lemon pepper, teriyaki, spicy, and then end it with the AK. Cracked pepper. And cracked pepper has always been kind of hit or miss with me. Cracked pepper is one of those things where it takes me a while and I don't really feel hungry after a while. So, again, these bags. I'm so used to the, like these, and I think this is good considering where it was sent. Take me a while to open them. Alright, cracked pepper. Oh, she sent me a lot in this one. So, wow. It's funny, when you look at it, it's like, oh, it looks dry. But it's very tender. Which I like. I'm going to give this a 4. Tenderness and texture. Scent and smell. Nothing off there again. Cracked pepper. Oh, you can smell the pepper right there. That's good. I'm going to give that a 4 as well. These are going to be kind of like a little quicker right now. So, and then chewiness and taste for this one piece. Wow, that is really good. I like that. Got a nice little hint of the pepper right there in the aftertaste. So I'm going to give that a 5. I really like that. That's good. All right, next one, lemon pepper. At this point, I found out that you can just rip this open without tearing the top off. So. Lemon pepper. Got kind of the same texture-wise of the cracked pepper. But again, lemon. I think when you lemon infuse something, it's going to dry it out a little more. Which, it's not bad. Some people like it a little drier, some people like it a little fatter. How do I like it? Yes. Do you like it drier or fatter? Yes. So I'll give this a 4. Scent and smell. I like how it smells. I'm going to give it a 4 as well. And then chewiness and taste. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if it's because I didn't have jerky yesterday. Because I was so busy with everything. And then had no appetite to eat anything during that football game. But each piece tastes good going in. And I like that. That's good. 5. Alright, next one. Teriyaki. This should be quick. Should be. I'm at 17 minutes already. Christ almighty. Won't be as bad as the Wicked Cuts episode from last week. That was like freaking 37 minutes long, but it was fun. I had a good time doing that. And I have a bunch of other product that, especially on the Man Crate stuff that I got. Man Crates stuff looks insane. We have enough stuff to have a jerky party. Jerky roulette. Somebody was talking about doing that with the Wicked Cut stuff, mixing it in with the Carolina Killer, not telling people what's in it and seeing if anyone catches it. So teriyaki. You standard teriyaki, look at that. I like that because it's just, I don't know, just brings me back to the old school days in Chinese food, the teriyaki sticks. Obviously, they're a lot, meatier than this, but just it kind of reminds me of that. So, and again, they're nice thin strips. They're dry, but not too dry. See, like right there, they're thin enough for me to move around. If I want to just tear it in half, I can like that. Minimal effort. So I'll give this a 4 for tenderness and texture, scent and smell. Again, a hint of the teriyaki comes in. I like that. I'm going to give it a 5 on the scent and smell, and the chewiness and taste. Five. All right, now to the final 2. Spicy and AK hot. Which one is spicy? Yum, 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 yum. Alrighty. Again, it's within the bag, nothing, but that's fine. Surprised me when I actually smell it. Alright. Spicy. This one, again, this one's a little thicker, but it's drier, which is, again, fine. I think depending on the flavors, it's just gonna, you know, sometimes dry the meat a little longer, and I don't know anything about making jerky. I'm going to eventually learn how to make it, because that's what people are asking me to do. But, yeah, the longer you, I guess the longer you smoke it, the more flavor it will be. So it's not necessarily trusting it just on the tenderness and texture side. But on here, I'll give this a 3. Scent and smell. Again, this is like one of the other ones I just reviewed earlier. You don't necessarily smell the spiciness off the jerky just yet. You're probably going to taste it more than smell it. So I'll give this a scent and smell. I'll give it a 3. And then chewiness and taste. I drink here. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just got a sweet tooth for the hot stuff. But I throw that in my mouth thinking it's not going to be hot. I mean, I can taste the heat, but it's not like killing me. Like to the point where people are like going crazy, like, oh my god, I need to eat something. I don't know. Maybe it's because I eat so much of it. I just got an acquired taste for it. And now we're down to the last one, the AK Hot. Let's see what happens here. I'm watching a 21-minute video of a guy sniffing a bag. Oh no. Alright. Again, just looks like it's just been smoked. The quality, I like the quality. And I would love to just try the thing. I've had this for like 3 weeks. I would love to have tried it the day it was made. But yeah, it just looks good. And I mean, I did a video on Charleston House of Jerky, and the same thing, locally made, good quality. Thus far, that's what I'm getting from these local third parties. So, so tenderness and texture, I'm going to give this give it a 4. And then scent and smell. Again, I can't smell it off opening the bag. Again, can't really smell where the spicy heat's going to be until you eat it. But it smells good, so I'll give it a 4 as well. And then moment of truth, eating the AK Hot, how it chews, and more specifically how it tastes. Alright, other side. I need a drink there because I can taste it. Wow, that's good. Ah, that's good. So now I'm just like taking a little bit of the aftertaste from it. But it's cold out here, by the way. It's my knuckles are cracking like easily. But that was really good. Got some heat to it. It's like a kind of heat you'll remember after the fact. So I'm thinking about that heat. It's like, wow, that's good. I can see why people would chew some, eat some bread, and drink some milk after that to offset it. But it wasn't that bad. I'll give it a 5. I really liked it. I really liked it all around from Felicia's Gourmet Jerky. Thank you so much for sending this stuff over to me. But that'll do it for this episode, this now 23-minute episode of Brian's Jerky Journey, episode 21. Be on the lookout in the next couple weeks. I am probably going to be doing 1 to 2 reviews a weekend because I got so much product on me that some of them I have to actually do sooner rather than later because I guess some of the product has shorter shelf lives because they're extra fatty. So I'm going to probably be doing a mix of stuff that I've gotten a couple weeks back and a mix of stuff I just got, just probably for the next couple weeks, and get these episodes built out and sent out. In the meantime, I'm going to be getting probably a handful more samples from other vendors in the next couple weeks as well. So, so be on the lookout for the next couple episodes. It's going to be a fun one. Like this video, leave a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button to watch past and future videos on top of the videos you're watching right now. And you can like me on my other social media channels: Facebook, Brian's Jerky Journey, on Instagram at Brian's Jerky Journey, and on Twitter at BG Jerky Journey. So that'll do it for episode 21 of Brian's Jerky Journey. Hope you enjoy the journey with me and join me in the next one. Thanks.
Thank you for watching Brian's Jerky Journey. If you don't like jerky, you suck.